should be fun, this. Two of last season's silverware success stories meeting on the road to the first trophy that's going to be handed out this season. No one in this part of the world will ever forget the scenes as Newcastle triumphed in this competition at Wembley back in March. Well, this evening, it's the Europa League winners who look to loosen the Geordie grip on this trophy and in so doing, propel themselves into the last eight. It's the last domestic home game that Newcastle have before Remembrance Day. So tonight, Newcastle, the supporters, the players and all of us will pay respects. Challenge from Porro on Harvey Barnes. That's floated in by Tonali, causing all sorts of problems. Tottenham hadn't picked that up. Back by Elanga. Willock, he has a swing at it. Chow down. This is Elanga again. João Palhinha in with the challenge.
Certainly got plenty of height and power for these situations, Newcastle. I think it was Malik Shaw at the far post, got that touch back into the box. After that, it's just a scrap for loose balls.
And by Shaw. He looks for Elanga to produce something. And Elanga might just oblige into Voltemara. Lovely quick feet there. It's Barnes! A crisp, silky build-up that only lacked the finish.
Yeah, there's a lovely pace to Newcastle's attacks at the moment, and a switch of pace too. I mean, what about Voltemara's clean feet there? I'm not going to say he's got good feet for a big man, because why shouldn't a big man have good feet? But that is a let-off for Spurs.
Elanga's cross in. Danso felt he had to almost take it out of his goalkeeper's gloves, to be sure. He's positioned himself right in front of the corner there, so Tonali would have to clip it over him.
Yeah, he's done well, actually, hasn't he, Jed Spence, to stick himself there?
Yeah.
He's not 10 yards.
No. And then it comes from Tonali. Fabian Schär, one of last season's starting finalists in the Carabao Cup win, has given Newcastle the lead here against Spurs.
I don't know what it was here for Spurs, lack of concentration, having had to wait. Schär comes from the edge of the box, in amongst a group of yellow shirts, and no challenge. Nobody attacking the ball for Spurs. It's so soft from their point of view. It's a gift for Newcastle, this, and then Schär can't believe it. Charlison was complaining to the ref bitterly afterwards. Not quite sure what they're unhappy about, but Newcastle a goal ahead.
And Spence skips beyond one, looks for Simons. Here's Bentancur, Bergvall, Johnson. Again, Richarlison couldn't quite get the telling touch when it mattered.
They've certainly upped the game, Spurs, and they needed to. Finally looking a threat and got into some good positions that they haven't made the most of.
Richarlison back there to head it, Bergvall likewise. This is Elanga now for Newcastle. Tonali. Chow was there! The flag had stayed down. And Harvey Barnes wonders how that hasn't gone in.
Well, talk about let off the hook here, Spurs. We've been praising them for the defending in the Premier League at least this season, but this ball's played in. Bentancur, I think it is, can't get close. I mean, it's a fairly awkward one for Barnes, but I feel he should have buried this. I mean, I don't know what that effort was Chow. He kicked it the other way.
Siemens couldn't bring it down under pressure from Tonali. Bergvall. Siemens. Xavi Siemens. Fired it straight into Malik Chow. Might have another go here. Siemens. Over it goes.
Did he get a touch on this, Aaron Ramsdale? Ref waving, no, maybe fingertip.
Now Byrne, striding onto it. Barnes. And Willock. Well, that's a big chance for Joe Willock.
Well, that was the old 50-pence piece, wasn't it? Coming off the side of his head, just completely mistimed it. He's just saying, I've just knocked that down for you, Voltemada, but surely he's going for goal. Surely.
So they're trying to squeeze it through. A teammate has gifted it back to Newcastle. Porro has only temporarily held them up. There's Voltemada! And there, ladies and gentlemen, is Voltemada. The giant German heads a second for Newcastle at the Gallagate end. And a place in the last eight beckons for the holders.
Talking about Richarlison up the other end, not quite being in the right position. Voltemada, since coming to Tyneside, has been. Yeah, he's a big lad, he's got the height, but so much is about positioning as well up against Kevin Danso. Danso thinks Kinski's going to deal with this, but he doesn't, the keeper. He doesn't. That's a big goal, that.
Tyneside royalty in attendance tonight. Sting and Shearer. And here's the former Forest man, Spence, into another former Nottingham Forest player, Brennan Johnson. Bit of space here for Siemens, who tees it up for Sarr. That is a fabulous save. Aaron Ramsdale at full stretch milks the congratulations of those around him.
Well, he hasn't had much to do at all, Ramsdale. And that's why he'll be doubly delighted when called upon, because Sarr catches this as well as he would have wanted to. That's fizzing into the far corner. And then his defenders help him out. This would have given Spurs a lifeline.
Gets there ahead of Kudus, but here's Porro. Porro's early ball for Richarlison. Another smart save by Aaron Ramsdale.
Well, this was Richarlison's best effort to pull a save out of Ramsdale from that kind of angle and tightly marked.
And Porro can think about getting forward. Think about finding Kudus, which he fails to do. It's clipped in invitingly. Elanga, and that could have gone anywhere. It's gone behind off Danso.
Well, you would imagine that Anthony Elanga is going for goal here. Surely he's got to be, but if he was, he's miskicked it.
Final chance for Newcastle to add a third. The dying seconds of stoppage time. Will nearly do so. So the holders progress to the quarter-finals with comparative ease against Thomas Frank's Tottenham Hotspur. Eddie Howe's love affair with this competition continues. A slightly controversial opener from Fabian Schär in that Jed Spence was still doing up his boot when the corner was taken, was out of position, but Newcastle took full advantage. And then when Nick Voltemada headed in a second to continue his excellent record on this ground, then this tie looked in no doubt at all. Newcastle then into the last 8 with a relatively routine win against Tottenham Hotspur, winning by 2-0.